Hey guys, John here again, and today, oh my god, my kitty's hidden. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do just a really simple look that I use every day for going to work. So we're going to start out with CC cream. And this is going to be our foundation. Now I know CC cream is like color corrective or whatever. Most like CC, AA, BB creams, they're just tinted moisturizers. So this is the only time it's okay to really rub in your foundation into your skin. Because you do want to get that nice moisturization into your face. So it's really easy to get on. But once you do have it all rubbed in, just wipe everything down in a downward motion again, like I've been teaching you. Blend it down your neck. And the reason why I say keep going down is for those of you that haven't seen my videos before. You just want to keep everything in a downward motion so that oh no, everything's falling. You want to keep everything in a downward motion so that your the hairs and the skin follicles on your face just keep going in the direction that they're supposed to go in, and it doesn't look like you've got peach fuzz. So next, just to set it, you do want to use powder. So I am using a pressed powder with a powder brush. And once again, this is a generous dusting all over the face, everywhere that you put your CC cream. You know, if you don't have a CC cream, your tinted moisturizer, your regular foundation, whatever. Alright, so once you have your generous dusting of powder on, you're going to want to get 3 colors. You want to get a black, a silver, and a white. So this is a very, very basic palette that does go with a lot of different outfits. You're also going to want to get 3 brushes. A flat brush that you can use for, oh my god, my nose is running so much today. A flat brush, you know, a nice flat thin brush, a big fluffy brush, and another big fluffy brush. The reason why I'm telling you have 3 brushes, dark, medium, and light. You don't want to mix your brushes with the colors that you use, because then you're going to end up getting mud. So you want to have a dark colored brush, a medium colored brush, and a light colored brush. So we're going to use our medium colored brush in our gray or silver, whatever you've got. And that's going to go all over the lid. And you guys remember that out into infinity line I keep telling you about? The line that goes from the corner of your nose to the corner of your eye and out? It's right there. Everyone has it. And that's the line that you want to keep all your makeup on. Because anything that goes under that line makes your eyes droop, makes you look older, not as nice. And makeup is all about looking pretty, right? Well, it's not all about looking pretty. Women that wear makeup, going to work, going on an interview, anything like that, are seen as being more capable, more honest, more trustworthy, and they make more money. Who can argue with that? Alright, so once you've got that, you want to take your dark colored brush, your flat brush, just dip it in your black, and kind of do one of these. Just knock a little bit off, because you don't want too much on the brush. So I gotta lean into the mirror a little bit to do this. And you just want to line your entire lid, you know, top and bottom, with the black. And the reason why we're doing it with an eyeshadow and not an eyeliner is because the eyeshadow is going to stay on longer and it's going to be easier to get off at night. That went into my eye. I'm okay. So it's going to be harder to see on the top than it is on the bottom. And when you do it on the bottom, you don't want to have it just start, you know, with a big fat line. You need to feather it in softly and kind of smudge it a little bit so that it looks a little bit more natural, especially on the bottom, because you don't want this big fat thing there. It's going to make your eyes look smaller. And this is a technique that is going to take some practice. I've been doing makeup for 10 years and I still had a little trouble with this part. So you want to do the other lid as well. And some makeup artists will tell you you really shouldn't line your entire lid because it makes your eyes look smaller, but what we're going to do later is we're going to be taking a white pencil. We're going to be putting white right in the corner of your eye, and that's going to make everything look really big. So I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm not just, I'm feathering it in very short strokes. That's going to help you get a straighter line. It's also going to help you with that technique that I was showing you that you want in the corner of your eye, that nice soft edge instead of the big. I make a lot of sound effects if you guys can't tell. So after that, you still want to have your dark colored brush, and just in the last third of your eye, you know, right in the corner, you want to put a little bit of the black. Kind of feather it and blend it in to the gray. And then, of course, keep on that out into infinity line. And if you do what I just did, which is have this big thing there, take a little bit of your CC cream, you know, your foundation, and just kind of cover it up, you know, make it go away. Dust it with a little bit of powder with your powder brush, and it looks like nothing happened. That is an old theater trick that we used to use a lot back when I was doing ballet. Whenever we'd mess up foundation and powder, it got rid of every imperfection. So you want to do that on the other eye too. And really be careful because the black is, well, it's black. You know, and if you've got super white skin like I do, the black will show up very much. And that's kind of because I have very, very dark skin, and you know, I've got dark hair that's getting lighter but still pretty dark. The reason why I'm doing such dark eyes is because it's going to make the green of my eyes pop. If you have brown eyes, what you can do instead of using silver is you can use like a light blue or a nice pink instead of the silver. If you have blue eyes, you can also use a nice pink. You can use a kind of a wine color. Let me show you guys. So here's my whole palette. These are all colors, you know, all Mary Kay colors. But so for let me start with blue-eyed people. Blue-eyed people can use a color like this right here. It's kind of a coppery, orangey color. You can use a pink, or even like a kind of dark chocolate brown almost. People with brown eyes can do just about anything. You can use a nice blue like this. What else? Again, the pink. And you can even, you can stick with the browns, like this brown over here, or that one, or even this one that I was showing before. Green-eyed people can also do just about anything, but the best colors that look for green eyes are nice deep wine colors, nice deep wines, light purples, strong purples. That really makes green eyes pop. And again, the silver, black, white combination that I'm using, you can use for any eye color. So once you have your silver on, not your silver, once you have your black on, you just want to take your white with your light colored brush and just dust it right under your eyebrows. And this is just going to make a really nice highlight to your brow bone. It's going to make your eyes look a little bit bigger, they pop a little bit more. And then you want to take your, what is this called? Your white pencil, sorry. And just do the inside corner. The inside corner of your eye. Kind of wipe away any excess. And this is just going to help your eyes pop a little bit. And this is a really nice trick for people that have very inset eyes like I do. The white in the corner of your eyes just makes them look a little bit bigger. Makeup is all about illusions. It's an optical illusion on the face. Oh, one step I forgot. If you guys need to put concealer on, because I just looked at my concealer, if you have to put concealer on, that's the second step. After you put your foundation on, then concealer, and then powder. Sorry, I forgot about that because I don't need it right now. So, anyway, next thing up that you want to do is you want to do your eyebrows. So I am using an Anastasia Brow Wiz. So this has the pencil and it has a brush attached to it. If you don't want to spend the $26 or $30-something to get one of these, this is what an actual brow brush looks like, this end. And then a brow pencil. Don't use eyeliner. Eyeliner is going to drip down your face and you don't want that. You need to use a brow pencil. The difference between a brow pencil and an eyeliner is that the brow pencil doesn't have as many nice oils in it. It does, it goes on a little bit harder. It's a little bit drier. That makes it stay. So, this is the proper color for me. So I'm going to show you guys how to use it. This is the same technique. I just have a different tool. So what you want to do with your brows is you are not drawing an eyebrow. Can you guys see that? You're not drawing an eyebrow. What you're doing is if you can see this, I don't know, the lighting is weird. I've got a new camera. You're doing short feathered strokes, and then you're taking your brush and you're moving it with the brush. That is the technique. You can do it with this brush or you can do it with this brush, but it's the same thing. So let me show you guys. It's really simple, just very short strokes filling in your brows. And the reason why brows are so important is because if you're older, you've got thin eyebrows. And when the light gets through them, they make you look even older. If you're young, you've got thin eyebrows. And the light gets through them and it makes you look younger. And that's not a good thing. When you're going to work, or if you're going on a job interview, you need to do your eyebrows because it's going to make you look older, more sophisticated. You guys can see the difference that this makes on my face from just one eyebrow to the other. Here. I'll show you. You can see a visible difference. So you want to do the other eyebrow. Oops. You guys also want to, if you're not going to fill in your eyebrows every day, you do want to brush them every day. And how you brush them is really simple. You go right before the arch, you brush up, okay? And then after the arch, you brush down. That is the position that you want to move the pencil in. Because you want your eyebrows to end right on that out into infinity line. That's where they're supposed to be. That's what's going to make you look really, really great. So next is our blush. This is a blush brush. This is not. Blush brush, not a blush brush. Can I make that any clearer? This gives you a streak. This gives you blush. I freak out so much when I see my best friend, using this. I yell and scream, and she still does it. I don't know why. Probably just to spite me at this point. But anyway, so you want to knock, you saw me doing this a couple times. After I put the color on my brush, just knock it off. Knock off the excess. So to do this, you want to feel for where your cheekbone is, because the cheekbone is important. Everyone has them in the same place. No one's are higher or lower than anyone else's. Some are more pronounced, but they're not higher or lower. Like, I get really mad when people say, oh, Tom Hiddleston has such high cheekbones. No, he doesn't. They're more pronounced. That's the best example I can give. I'm sorry, I'm a nerd. Anyway, deposit the color on the top of the cheekbone. Bend the brush and flick. You're just going to see me do this really quickly. But my elbow is, I'm holding my elbow now. It's not moving. This is literally a flick of the wrist. And this does a couple of things for you. It gives you a more natural looking blush. Girls, little tiny girls, blush from the apples of their cheeks back. Sophisticated women blush from the top down. So that's why you want to deposit all the color on the top of your cheekbone down. If you think you've got too much on, you take your powder brush and do this. Blend it down. You should get in the habit of doing this anyway. Scheisse! I'm dropping things today. You should get in the habit of doing that, not dropping things. Don't get in the habit of dropping things. Get in the habit of blending your blush down. It's a lot easier. So, next step is lip liner. And lip liner, it's going to be different for everybody, how you do this. For me, I follow my lip here. If I have to go up a little bit on this side, I can follow the bottom. Nobody has completely identical lips on both sides. So you really just need to experiment for a while and find out what works best for you. Make sure that this is sharp. If not sharp, like sharp, make sure it at least has a point to it, because points are important. That way you can get a nice defined line. There we go. Okay. So the lip has 3 parts. It's like a shelf. It has the top, the front, and the bottom. Most of the time what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to line on that front part. So the reason why my lips are so different from this side to this side is I actually had a car accident. Not a car accident, I was hit by a car. And oh wait, my camera's doing something. Shit, low battery. I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm going to be right back. Okay, I fixed it. I just had to go and grab the charger. So anyway, where were we? Lip liner. Right. Lips are really important. Doing your lips are important because just cover your lips. If you're doing this with me, cover your lips. Doesn't the face look a lot more complete when you cover your lips? I don't know why that is. Lips finish a face. So you always want to have a nice lipstick on. Not a gloss, a stick. And what I usually use is I use a nice pink. A nice neutral pink with a pink gloss on top of it. Something just to make it look kind of natural. If I feel bold and daring and I got a really cute outfit on that day, guess what? Red. But I don't have a cute outfit on today. So, it's just the plain old pink lipstick. Anyway, lip liner. So, really, experiment for a while. Can't really talk while I'm doing this because, you know, the lips move and whatever. Okay, so now lip liner is really important because it's going to, first off, like with me that has one side of my lip swollen from my accident and the other side not swollen. Keep in mind my accident was like 5 years ago now and this lip is still swollen. It helps to even them out a little bit, and it also it'll help to keep your lipstick in and not bleed down your face, because lipstick can do that. So I'm using a brush. You guys don't have to use a brush if you're good with putting on your lipstick. I'm not, so I need a brush. And really just fill in where you just put your line. If you mess up, wipe it away. Like I did. It's really easy. So now the lip liner color that I used is it's a neutral, so that it kind of blends in with my face. I use my neutral for every color except for my red. I actually have a red lip liner. Okay. Alright, see what I just did with my lips, kind of like smushing them back and forth? That just helps to even out the lipstick a little bit. It mats it down. 1 second. You want to get a tissue, put it between your lips, and smush down. Just like this. And this helps to get rid of any excess, so it's not going to get on your teeth. Next is the lip gloss. And that's just, you know, a swipe and a half or 2 swipes across your lips. Blot, just like we did, to get the excess off. Throw away the tissue, and you're good. So now I also like to do my hair. Oh, my hair today. It's not cooperating with me. It's It rained yesterday, so it's really fluffy today. But, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like the top half of my hair back. So just like this, very carefully. The hair is honestly the easiest part for me because it's quick, it's simple. You're literally just taking half your hair and you're pulling it back into a ponytail. And where you want this to be is kind of just, you know, the crown of your head. I don't know if you guys can see that very easily, but it's just at the crown of your head. So take your hair tie. And kind of tie it in. Now if you want to leave it like that, you can totally leave it like that. But I like to put in a bow. So the bow it's got a clip and a hair tie. So I like to, clip it in first. And then just do the extra knot around it so that it stays. I'm also very OCD and I don't like extra hair getting caught in it, so if you're not as OCD as me, you'll be okay. But for me, it's, yeah. So then fluff up your bow, put in a super cute pair of earrings, if I can find the goddamn hole. Yeah, put in a super cute pair of earrings. And you guys are out the door and you're ready for work. So I hope you enjoyed. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to email me at, going to be using a new email now, from now on. I'm going to put it in the comments below. Feel free to email me at, I'm so forgetful today, even though I've had my coffee. So you want to email me at thatshorriblebrie@gmail.com. I got it that time. You can also leave questions in the comments below. If you guys have any suggestions for anything that you want to see, put those in the comments below or email them to me. I do have a couple ideas in mind. I've got a couple of things ongoing right now. So I hope that I'll be able to do more videos and post some more soon. So I'll see you guys later. Bye!